Hello everyone, my name is Brewcrick, and you can of course call me Brew, and well, it's Xeno Threat, and the event is ending soon, so why not get as much action as possible? We are on our way, Dooley. We've got our alien ship here to help us. It's not the best fighter in the world, it's got quite a big face on it, so it's a bullet sponge, but it's nimble. Hopefully we can run fighter interference. It's Xeno Threat, it's the Khartu-al. It's Star Citizen. Let's go! Can I just show you for a second the way you get into this? Because I don't think I did when we had our little teaser video. Oh, I thought that was a ship, but it was my gun. Where do you see this? Do you see the steps? Like little hover steps. That's so cool. So if you didn't catch the Khartual video, where I got very overexcited about this ship, check that out. We will be doing a full deep dive and a kind of bounty hunt and all manners of things in this ship. But, just for you today, it is a light fighter that is ridiculously maneuverable, but also quite squishy. We want to be careful in this fight, taking on the Wardens. We should be able to deal with arrows and mantises. No problem at all. Watch what happens when I raise the landing gear in this ship. It transforms. It's a freaking transformer. 2 size 3 gimbaled. I haven't upgraded to the 2 size 4 fix yet. So that's what we're working with. Not the most massive amount of DPS, but again, our maneuverability makes up for that. And we're not going to do, or we won't be doing much to the Idris itself, or those bigger ships. So we want to run interference with the fighters, 100%. So let's jump to the Jericho. Okay, there's the enemy capital ship. Oh, sugar, right, okay, so we need to run interference here and take out these fighters. And then focus on the Idris. What have we got there? Drake Cutlass Black. Okay, we're on gimbaled. We're going to go in with powered weapons. We'll take out some of the stragglers out here. Valkyrie, we might be able to deal with. So for powered weapons, this thing is super maneuverable. Using boost to slow into the turn. I'm trying to stay on the R's of the Valkyrie. Don't know why that contact is disconnected, or the target. Keep an eye on our shields. Yeah, we don't have the best shields. Looks like the Valkyrie isn't paying any attention to me. So we'll just go right up their backside. And lay some rounds into them. Should be a nice kill. Now watch the payment indicator at the top. This is a good way to make money. Oh, someone else popped that ship. We got through their shields. This isn't really much of a tactical thing because the Valkyrie's bugged out. It isn't firing back.
Contact. Emmett, Xeno Threat just blasted the Javlin with their Idris.
There we go. Excellent. All right, so Cutlass. Let's take out the Cutlass. Yeah, I'm just keeping powered weapons at the minute because we're not getting targeted, which is good. So just constantly putting powered weapons. I will need a bit of boost back though, because this thing, when it has boost, is super maneuverable. We'll just help out with this Cutlass and finish it off. Power back to boost or engines. Being targeted, deploy decoys, because we don't want to get hit by a missile in this little ship. Power still on engines, just as I get into engagement range. I'll need that for the arrow. Power back to weapons. The gimbals do help, so I can just focus more on my maneuvering and less potentially in getting my pips exactly where they need to be. But the arrow is super maneuverable that the gimbals struggle with a little bit unless you get nice and close. And I'm keeping my speed, you see, quite high into the red because I need that maneuverability to deal with some of these ships and battles. Oh, some help coming in there from, I don't know who that was. Oh, we got that kill. Nice. We got the kill because we were called to arms on, power back to engines. So we know we got the killing blow there because we got 500 extra bucks. We see the payment indicator. Every time that ticks up, we're going to get some money. I need to make some money back. We've been buying lots of ships lately. Cutlass takes us a bit longer kill time in this ship compared to other ships you've seen. We've only got 2 size 3s. And our clips aren't massive, but well, the clips are about the same size as it would be on a Gladius, I suppose. But we do have such a big forward face in our ship that we are a bit of a bullet sponge. So yes, we want to deal with these ships and just keep them off our bigger ships that are attacking the Javlin. Or sort of, oh, Deploy decoys, break away. Good amount of decoys in the ship. I've used a couple already, we're still at 43. I'm going to disengage and go to see if there's any smaller ships. Oh, I know, yeah, the Cutlass is actually now on me. Okay, so the NPCs have woken up, they're starting to fight. I'm going to need boost then, so power back to engines for just a second. But keep the rounds in on them so their shields don't recharge. We've talked about that in our VHRT missions. You know, it's okay to dance with them a little bit, but always put a few rounds into them just to stop that 5-second shield recharge. That's important. I'm going to watch our friendly fire as well. We're getting help on this Cutlass, which is good. We're getting a few hits in. There we go. Well, whoever that was. Oh, well, yeah, they're in a Connie. They're going to absolutely mince Cutlasses. Okay. What have we got here? Valkyrie, we want to focus on the lighter targets. There's an anvil arrow. Because when I took my Connie into this fight, they struggle sometimes with arrows. If the arrow just sit off the nose of the Connie and started zipping around, it was very difficult to get a target on it. I'm going to do, while we're putting a clip in here, I'm going to go back to engines just to get that boost back up. And then just let that clip go in. And then switch over and recharge quicker when we do powder weapons. Powder weapons. Let that recharge. Recharge is nice and quick. There we go. Now we got the arrow. It's decided to have a bit of a nap here. Watch your friendly fire. We didn't get the kill for that on this with the Connie. So we're just going to focus on the NPCs. I think when they first spawn a little bit bugged, so that gives us a bit of an exploit so we can get their shields down before they really start to wake up. And the big thing with the Khartu-al is that you can accidentally end up ramming into the ship you're targeting because it is super quick in a straight line. It's good at stopping too, but it's obviously way quicker. There, you just saw it's way quicker in a straight line. Now the NPCs are waking up and now they're starting to dance. I think we got that kill. Did we get the call to arms for it? We did. Sweet. So we got that kill. Anyone being harassed at the minute, we need to give our big ships room to fight the Idris. I'm just going to take a look here. They're all fighting the Idris. They seem to be left alone. There's some enemies inbound, so let's deal with them. There's another arrow. We're burning up fuel quickly, though. I'm using a lot of boost because I like to maneuver. Oh. Ah, okay, cool. So what happened is we have, I think, basically scared the Idris off. We've deterred the Xeno Threat fleet from taking any more pot shots at our big Javlin. And again, we'll just go in and have a look at it before we go over to the wreck site and start helping out some of the cargo runners. I'll show you how quick this thing can stop when we turn it around and do the 180. There's our ship over there. Oh, it looks to have taken some damage. Oh, sugar. Sugar. Oh dear. Well, I haven't seen it with that battle damage before. That's pretty cool. You okay? You okay, Javlin? Oh crap. I mean, the mission's still running, so it's not like it's blowing up. Love the sound of the ship as well. Let me just, like, bring the camera right the way in so we can see. Seeing if there's any damage detail on it. This thing is so cool. Oh, damn. That's not good. Pretty cool, though, detailing on it. This ship is immense. I don't even know if I'll ever be able to own one. Well, like, you can mechanically, like, you should be able to own one. But I'm sure the cost in-game / real life will be ridiculous. Don't die, Javlin. Amazing. Okay, so let's get back on mission. I'm just going to check the chat. Yeah, we're just going to jump to the wreck site over here. And again, help power back to engines. Get a boost up. Help our fellow cargo runners run the cargo. And we had a pretty cool episode of the Xeno Threat in our starter ship, where our starter ship blew up, but we were still able to help the cargo. So I do have a track beam. We can get out of our ship to help those.
To good use. Xeno Threat attacked a few of our supply ships nearby, and we lost touch with them. Search the area for wreckage and pick up any supply crates you might find. And remember to stay vigilant. There's a good chance Xeno Threat might still be lurking in the area.
Thanks, Dooley. I don't like to talk over Dooley. Let Dooley chat, just if this is the first time you're hearing her. When you're in here, tab to scan, because there will be lots of asteroids that are hidden in this mist. And I have smashed into them. You know, quite embarrassing. So we are looking for the cargo runners, and we want to avoid wardens, if at all possible, but we should be able to outmaneuver them in this ship. We did have difficulty in our starter ship, the Avenger Titan. But here is a arrow. We're equipped to deal with the arrow. So we'll boost right around, we turn on a dime, and it might go fixed, you know, because the gimbals have problems with the arrows, I have found. I am not an ace pilot, by the way. Far from it. This is a noob channel, so this is just sort of what you would experience perhaps if you're new to the game, and like me, a noob, or just getting started. This is the sort of experience you can expect to see, and somebody smacked into me. So they did. Yeah, somebody smacked into me. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I don't think we took any major damage. Power back to shields to get them recharged. There's a mantis, we can deal with the mantis. Just scanning, remember always scanning, because there could be an asteroid right in front of us. Power back to weapons, and let's lay the clips in. Mantises are probably one of the easiest things to do, because they're nowhere near as maneuverable. Power back to engines while we're putting a clip in. They're nowhere near as maneuverable as the arrows. Again, I shouldn't be strafe turning, yawing. I should be rolling and then pitching like that. But the Khartu-al is just so maneuverable that I can power back to weapons. It can deal with let those weapons recharge and then launch a clip in. The Khartu-al can deal with yawing, those inefficient yaw turns. Yeah, the mantis pops nice and quick for us. Lovely. We got $1,000 for that dedicated kill. Here's an arrow. Make sure our power is to weapons. Lay the clip in. Lay the clip in. And then let that recharge. The top right, you see the clip reloading. Usually I sometimes count because... Oh, okay, we don't know what happened there. Don't think we did that kill, but we helped. We helped. Right, let's take a moment to assess what's going on here. So where's our scavenger ships, our cargo ships? Because those are the ones we need to protect. If they're getting shot at, that's no good. This is a warden. Wardens are very strong in this event, stronger than the versions I see in bounty hunting anyway. Or they've just increased the aggressiveness of the wardens in this event. But it's good. It gives you, you know, more of a challenging gameplay loop inside this event, which is absolutely something we want to see more of. We don't want them to just sit there and be easy targets to kill, because then you don't get better at flying, and if fighting is your thing, you want constant practice. Power still on weapons. We're just letting that recharge. I'm not having to flip the shields or anything. Don't know if someone had a missile there. Don't know, but that's fine. We're helping out. Okay, let's go over here. So the arrow. They might deal with it by the time we get over. Don't forget tab when you're going to those clouds, just to make sure there's no asteroids. Can't say that enough because I've died a lot because of that. Holding boost to slow down into the turn. Let those gimbals get a bit better shot. And I think we got that kill. Yeah, we got $500. 500 credits. So we got that kill. So yes, this event is a lot of fun so far in a Khartu-al. A lot of fun. And I'll put in clips and stuff like that, because now at the minute we're sort of just repeating that same gameplay loop. So I'll jump about a little bit for as long as I'm out here. But take a ship out to Xeno Threat. Definitely a lot of fun. And if you just pick your targets right, and if you go when there's other people in the server, if you go on your own, you're going to get minced regardless of what ship you're in, because you're going to get swarmed even if you do have a big strong ship. And eventually they'll get through your shields. If you're in a small maneuverable ship, you might be the best pilot in the world, but eventually just the sheer numbers will take you down, which is something that happened when we went in with our starter ship. We desync there. Again, just holding power to weapons. Keep them close to let the gimbals, or give the gimbals the best advantage. And the Khartual is an awesome little ship for supporting our fleet with the smaller fighters. Tab again, just make sure there's no asteroids. This is a warden, so see what happens when we take a warden on by ourselves. It's stupid, right? Big ballistic cannons that'll pierce our shields. It is quite maneuverable. We've done the warden video. And very aggressive in this We do not want to be here. See where its nose is looking at us? Decoys, decoys. You never want to be nose on with a warden in this event if you're in a little fighter. You just do not want that to happen. We want to be appreciating its lovely arse. We do not want to be facing it because that's where its big gun is. So if we can just always stay behind it. I don't know if their turrets are manned by NPCs. It doesn't seem to be. So as long as we stay right behind here in the sweet spot. Oh, it was. Yeah, because he shot me from behind. So, yeah. Try and just stay behind, but keep moving. Don't get too close. And again, in the ship this size, I actually wouldn't recommend taking on, like, the warden is being distracted by other ships. That's why we're getting a bit of a free pass here. Its attention isn't on us. If its attention was on us, we would be minced. But we're helping out because they're quite hard to take down. It is taking a good few shots. Let my weapons recharge there. I'm not letting that clip recharge. It's important on the top right there. You see, drain it all the way down. Burst fire. Let it recharge. There we go. Lovely. And we got 5k from that payment indicator. I think it used to be 2, so I don't know if they upped the amount of money, but that's pretty cool. We've got an arrow now focusing on us rather than before, where we were sort of like, you know, just coming up behind them and they weren't really focusing. So this is an accidentally friendly fire there, so be careful. You can hit each other there by accident. I don't know what happened there. We rolled in the wrong direction. And you'll go red temporarily sometimes you hit friendlies, and they might all start mincing you. So it's not their fault they see a red target, so just bug out, right? Leave the belt if friendlies start fighting you, and eventually you'll go back to blue, or that's so I've seen it. I think if you actually kill someone, you won't go back to blue, but that was a good bit of teamwork there with a fellow friendly arrow, which was sweet. I let my boost get down, so I'm putting power back to engines as I'm traveling to the next target. We look good. We don't seem to have taken any hull damage, no shield damage. What I've learned from this is rather than lose your ship and having to respawn, especially if you haven't set your respawn point, you know, at the closest station to this event. The closest station to this event is MICL1, I believe. Dying is just a pain in the arse. It's a pain in the arse in general, power back your weapons. But in this event, you know, it just takes so time to get your ship back, especially if you've only got 1 or 2 ships, or even if you've only got 1 ship. So if you've taken damage, just leave the belt, go repair, and come back in again. Plus it helps with the immersion too. I think it's sort of cool. You know, you've done all you can, and you've had to go and restock and rearm. Got that arrow shields down in that first pass. That's lovely. Let our clip recharge, but don't let his shields start to recharge. So just gonna put some more weapons fire into him. We've got some help from some friends, which is awesome. Some friendly captains. I think we nicked the killing blow there, so we get the extra 500 bucks from the call to arms mission. Don't forget, keep tabbing. There's another warden. So again, hard to take down. Let's help out. Put as many rounds as we can in. Most connecting, which is good. We're letting that clip recharge. I'm going to be less. I'm going to use less agility here, less moving around to let the gimbals do the work, because he is focused on others, I believe. The warden, yeah, he is good. He's focused on another sentinel, or another vanguard sentinel. So the sister ships are taking each other on, and we've helped out there. Lovely. I will have to, hopefully, if I can before the event ends, take my warden into this fight. I've got some great suggestions from you guys in the chat about what a loadout to use for it. So I'll try maybe something different. Someone suggested, and I can't wait. So I actually do have a redeemer. We're going to do a video on that. But I kind of want to focus on all the ships that you can buy in game. So you don't have to feel like you need to spend any sort of real money if you don't want to. But the redeemer comes with these big, massive default guns on the turrets. These big Gatlings. And apparently, this person in chat, and I'm sorry, I'll get your name up, but they were saying, I'll actually get your name up now, hang on, so we're relatively safe here. Yeah, so big shout out to, and apologies if I'm mispronouncing your name, but Browin SoCal Gal, who has recommended to take the Redeemer's big ballistic weapons, size 5s, and put one of them on the Warden. I can't wait to try that out. My biggest gripe usually with ballistics, they do more damage. They do, that's a fact. But my... Oh! Well, hello there, Warden. That was an awesome bit of flyby work. Oh, guys, go try this event out. It's a proper war zone for those fighters of you. And even if you aren't a fighter, just try it out. It's good practice. This is an awesome event to get stuck into. Another Warden. Power is on weapons. What was I saying? Yes, so yes, absolutely. Big shout out to Bronwyn SoCal Gal for recommending to put one of the Redeemer weapons on the Warden. We'll try that out hopefully tomorrow, and if Xeno Threat is still on, take it in here and just see what we can do with it. Because I'm getting spoiled with a ship with the gimbals and the Connie with the gimbals. I need to do more fixed weapon flying in the Gladius, and in the Warden the size 5 would be fixed. So just have a look at the little wrecks if you don't already know anything about them. We'll go over here. There's probably a friendlier ship or two at them. And the idea is there's a little mini FPS sort of game inside there, and that there's pirates, and you have to power 2 engines to let that recharge. You have to clear out the pirates and then load up your ship with volatile... Okay, what? That's new. Whoever was in that's probably going to get knocked about. Oh, that's a ship I really want to get. I don't know what they're doing, but oh no. Oh, it seems to have reset itself. The Reliant Tana. There's a couple of Reliant ships. They're so cool. They're such a Star Wars looking ship to me. They've got an interior space. They've got beds and things. Let's just engage while we're talking. But anyway, yes, there's an FPS mini mission in there. We just did a video on that, and you have to collect cargo. 3 types of cargo. One has a timer. At the end of the timer, it blows up. One, if you go into quantum, it blows up. And another one, if you do any aggressive maneuvers. Make sure power is 2 weapons. If you do any aggressive maneuvers, it blows up. And that is what you're seeing at the top of my screen. The Zeta Prolini, the Arcoplex, and the Ditherbex. And if you've watched all my Xeno Threat movies, or movies, it's not a movie, videos, this will be, you know, not new information, but I'm just covering it again. If this is the first video you're watching of mine on Xeno Threat, just so you know what the gameplay loop is. And it's awesome. Oh, decoys. There we go. Yeah, but bring a weapon, bring a tractor beam, some med pens, some armor. Oh yes, we got 1,000 for that kill. Sweet. So we're making a good bit of money. I've been spending a lot of money in ships, so it's good to make a bit of money again. But just showing you this event. I'll probably just free play it now, because it would be cool if we could get where the Idris and like the hammerheads all come in, because then that is insane. You actually would have seen that if you've watched the Gladius video I did on the Xeno Threat event, where the enemy capital ships, or I don't know if you class them as capital, but the enemy Idris ships, they're big chunky ships with a big massive railgun on the front. 2 of them come in with like 4 hammerheads, and if you don't know what hammerheads are, they are massive ships. Well, they're big ships. They're about, you know, I think they're a bit bigger than a 600i when you put them nose to tail. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it like 6 turrets with 4 size 4s in each turret? It's ridiculous. It's a gunboat designed to take out and protect fleets from fighters and heavy fighters. So 3 or 4 enemy ones of those come in, as well as the 2 Idrises, as well as waves of fighters, and it is so awesome when this event ticks over to that phase. But yeah, you know, Xeno Threat is a lot of fun, and I'm having fun in the Khartu-al doing it. I'm doing something stupid here. I'm sort of taking on this Warden by myself, but I see 2 blue dots in the radar that are closing, and we're getting hit probably by that turret, a ballistic turret by the Warden. And I really don't want to get hit by ballistics in this ship, because this thing can't really take any sort of hull damage. Power back to shields just to get them up, power back to engines to get that up, and keep them in engines while we're flying about. So we're 25% hydrogen. It's quiet at the minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back to, just so you see where it is, not Jericho Station, just right beside us, MICL1, refuel, repair, and continue the fight, and I'll get back to you in a moment or two. Thanks, guys. The cost of refueling more or less an empty hydrogen tank is only 400 bucks. So even one of those kills against the arrows covers our costs. Alright, now I did hear on the chat that there is issues at Jericho Station, so we won't go back to the wreck site. We'll head to Jericho. And let's transform. Never gets old for me. Again, you know, not the most efficient light fighter in terms of potential DPS output and survivability because of its big forward face. I love its maneuverability. I love its sounds. I love the way it looks.
convoy just got attacked by Xeno Threat forces. I need any available combat support to help. Quantum travel. Navy welcomes you to INS Jericho.
Okay.
Don't have much time for pleasantries, though, so I'll get right to it. They docked the Javlin here to resupply it, but Xeno Threat are now targeting our supply ships to stop that from happening. We could use your help tracking down any of our destroyed ships and grabbing whatever supplies you find.
So what Dooley was talking there about supply ships, see that we've got a new target called Locate Supply Ship. If we defend that from Xeno Threat, we get extra extra progress to those resources up above.
I was a little worried no one would show. Now that you're here, you want to dust some outlaws?
So I'll show you. Where do we go up here? And I'll show you the supply ship. Again, just tab to make sure. So this is another gameplay loop that I didn't know about and didn't think to protect the ship. We actually let it die. And that's a bad thing to do, because if you protect the ship, it really helps to add to the supplies at the top. To save our pilots having to... That guy's 12 kilometers away. I just don't want to get too far away from the supply ship. It saves them having to collect as much stuff, because if we protect these for long enough, they will eventually head back to Jericho and hand in. So I'm just going to stay nearby. 10 kilometers.
Contact.
9 kilometers. Oh, sugar, right. Okay, well, we need to engage whoever that was. There we go. Arrow, power 2 weapons. Let's try and distract them. Using shift in my boost to make that turn super quick. And then shift again to come to a halt. I can be a little bit less agile. I'm more focusing on my shots with the gimbals here, because I'm not as concerned with the threat level of the arrow against us, especially when they're focused on another target. As you can see, I just want to get the kill quickly to stop them damaging our supply ship. Using some boost to try and get into the turns quicker. I will need to put power back to my engines, which I will do just now. That was shields. Get that boost back. Okay, we have another missile inbound. Okay. Xeno Threat. Nice, 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 nice. You can actually target, just be careful not to shoot the supply ship. Its shields are looking good. It doesn't seem to have any damage. Alt-T to do, remove that target. We've got to be careful. We've got a lot of friendlies about here, so we don't want to smash into any of them. But yeah, they seem to... Oh, sorry, I didn't know what you said there, mate. They, the rest of our fleet seems to be... Oh, I think that did it. Did that... Is he gone?
Still got a while to go until we're resupplied. Good news. Supply stock is halfway to being full. Let's focus and deliver the rest.
Oh. Do you see up top? You see we've jumped to like 48 out of 151 out of 80, so that did help. Gotta love all the constellations about the place at the minute. It's so cool. Very cool. Go over and say hello to the constellation. And I've flown that ship for a long time, so this is the right way up. We can maneuver very easily in this thing. Very cool. It's a nice skin they've got on that one. I like that. It's like a white grey with like a green nacelles and a bit of an orange trim. Don't even know where they got that one from. Like metallic. See a lot of Connies doing this event because those 4 size 4 gimbals just mince stuff. They have problems when arrows get on their nose. But other than that, yeah. They're a good ship to take it this fight. Comms are bugged, so we'll just end that comms. There we go. It's all quiet at the minute. But we got another 5k doing our job, defending the fleet. And yes, you know, you could be doing, for example, you could be spamming, they're not here, but when you're near a planet, the surveillance monitors, 20k every 5 minutes. But this is just, it's just nice to be a part of the event. You know, the more people that are, it just goes smoother, and there's a big payout at the end of it. This gives you a bit of a different gameplay loop than always doing bounties or surveillance missions or box deliveries. It seems like everyone's getting stuck in here, so I wonder, can we help out? Just going to check chat briefly. Someone said they just crashed into Jericho. It's hilarious. Let's see if we can get a good photo opportunity here with some of our fellow pilots. So there is a Vanguard of some description. There is 2 Titans, which is so cool. And what else have we got here? Something tucked into the other side there. 325A maybe? Yeah, possibly. They opened the cargo door. They have, so you can see the cargo door down there has been opened. That's usually closed, and you have to go in through this entrance and clear out the NPCs. We can see dudes walking around. That's cool. Very cool. There's more dudes there. Okay, we got targets.
Quartermaster just gave me a heads up. They need more acryloplex.
We were too busy taking screenshots there. So let's defend our fellows. Trying to get in this arrow's face. See, it was trying to attack our cargo there. The blues just in front of us. There's a warden. There's not a lot I can do about a warden, guys. We need to get in turrets or something.
Hell of a shot.
I'm gonna try and distract it. Power still at weapons. Oh, and there's an arrow on me as well. We need to defend our scavengers. Damn it, we just lost a ship. I can't do enough damage to this warden. They're attacking all our ships. The NPC is not disengaging. Focus on the warden, Connie. Gotta focus on that warden. Come on.
Contact.
Unfortunately, I think we lost a supply there. One of the Avengers. Oh, I'm getting focused. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damage to the right wing. Power back to shields. Again, don't die. We're no good if we're dead. By the time we come back, we can't make any difference whatsoever. Oh, okay. There's a big fleet swarming in here. We need to keep this warden's shields down. Do not let those shields get back up. Tab to make sure there's no asteroids. Ah, that's unfortunate. Avenger, I think, was nicely stocked up as well.
Destroyed.
Didn't say anything there about losing anything, so let's defend them. Let's defend them. That's what we're here for. Nope. Come on, Arrow. Get off them. Nearly got them. Just reload the clip. Just reload the clip. Oh, that's an 890 that's appeared? Well, the 890's got bigger HP, so it'll be able to... The warden's gone. Unfortunately, again, we can't pop things in seconds. We're not in like a Connie or anything like that. We're in a warden ourselves.
Hell of a shot. Destroyed.
Really need someone on. I think the 890's got a nice big turret on it as well. They really need someone on that turret. Cleaning up though, we're cleaning up. Engaging them before they get near the wreck. We've got help from our Hornet, I think. Power to weapons. This anvil's gonna pop now. This anvil, arrow. No, it's Mantis, sorry, Mantis.
No threat to worry about.
Okay.
Contact. Xeno Threat Idris is on site.
Got another Idris on site. I'm gonna say on shade. But let me just show you something really cool. They've brought an 890 jump in. And the 890's hull HP is massive. And they can fill that up for days. That is so cool. Look at it. And they've positioned it perfectly underneath. Amazing. That's so awesome. Oh, man. A lot of detractors about this ship, but for something like this... And you see there's the big turret there. Let me just get my camera. I think... Yes, good. There's someone on the turret. So, let me just get the camera in. You see it turning there? So that's quite a big turret from memory. Very cool. Oh, we just shot the friendly. Why did you shoot the friendly, man? Don't be doing that. Just took a pot shot at him. Okay, so I think the Jericho needs help. So Dooley was telling us. Right, we need to head back to the Xeno Threat. And we'll probably finish up there because it's going to be another hour or so. I think before we get the event fully done. So we'll finish off with some combat with the Idris.
Dealing with an Idris here and need any help we can get to keep that Javlin safe.
I don't see the Idris. Is it just on its own? Good, we've got some friends here. So, I'm going to go up to it just to show you, but this is not our job, by the way. We do not fight the Idris. But I'll go in first person so you can sort of get nice up and close with it. So there it is there. Ooh. How cool is that? It's that big gun on the nose. That's the thing it's firing at our friendly Javlin. I don't know what my shields are like right now. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm being targeted. We're not doing our job. Our job is to take on the fighters, but I thought I would just give you some cool third-person view of this thing firing and fighting, and it is targeting us. There's the railgun about to go. There's the railgun. It's about to shoot. I think it's charging up. Can we get close enough? Gonna take some shots into it. How's it going? Fire? I don't think so. This is madness what I'm doing, by the way. Just check my shields. Shields critical, yeah, obviously I'm getting shot. There we go, power back to shields. I thought, what an opportunity to get some really cool footage, and probably what an opportunity to get myself absolutely annihilated. Look at that railgun up front, it's so cool. Like, try and shoot it directly. Disable the railgun. Oh man, and you'll eventually be able to get this ship as well, which is so cool. Just checking my shields. Getting shot by somebody here. Oh, amazing. There's got turrets all over it as well. Okay, let's get back into the fight. Fire back to weapons. Whoa, there's a lot of people about. Okay, let's focus on clearing out the fighters to help our bigger ships. So they can focus on the Idris. Power back to engines, just to get a bit of engine power back. We've still got a full clip that we can use against this Andor. Just using burst fire. Oh, nice. We're getting torque imbalance. We must have taken some damage. The Idris looks to be bugging out, I think. They're leaving. You leaving, Mr. Idris? Is that what you're doing? Power back to shields while we're doing this camera work. Oh, are they going to fire the gun? Fire the gun. Fire the gun. I want to see it fire. Oh, there it goes. That's the fire. That's amazing. Not amazing for us because we need to protect our capital ship, but that was a cool thing to see in third person. Loads of enemy targets here, so we're just going to help out. Not smash into them, hopefully. Deploy decoys. Comms bugs, let's get rid of that. Power back to weapons. We got a mantis, which we can deal with. Very fast moving mantis at the minute, though. Come on. Reload those weapons. Let them reload, Brute. Let them reload. There we go. I think we got it now. Yeah, engine oh, reload, reload, reload. Usually takes about 2 full clips, 2.5 full clips with this ship, I find. Well, thank you, Judy. A hell of a shot. I don't know about that. Decoys. Decoys. H for decoys. I usually pop 2. Again, comms bug. I don't know what this is. Cutlass. It's a bit more work to take the cutlass out, but can do it. Recharge and blast. We don't want its shields to start recharging. It takes 5 seconds. So just make sure you hit it every 4 seconds, even with one laser bolt, but try and get that clip recharging, and our weapons in the ship recharge. I'm getting a free kill here. The Cutlass has decided to... Whoa! Now the Cutlass is misbehaving. Oh, and it's just... Oh, they bugged out. Did they leave? Did it just disappear out of all existence? Power back to shields. Then power back to engines. Yeah, they bugged out. So guys, I'm going to leave you on this epic shot with the Javlin behind us, a Caterpillar, and a Titan, or Avenger Titan, delivering those precious supplies to resupply our capital ship. I would love to stay in the belt longer, but unfortunately that's all the time I have for today. My message to you is get into this event if you can. This alien ship is a lot of fun. It has its limitations, but as you can see, no deaths at all, no real major damage, and we did some crazy flying around the Idris, and we still came out okay. So definitely well worth the investment. I will be doing a full in-depth review on the Khartu-al, as well as a bounty hunting mission on it. But I just want to thank you so much for watching. As always, my name is Brewcrick. You can always call me Brew, and thank you so much again. Have a good one, guys. I'll chat to you in the next one. Bye for now.